start unit number 19, technology and analytics. Very interesting topic, very useful. It has been recently added in CMA course. It was never being before, So we'll see what is the accounting systems available, what is data governance and risk, and what is 𝐂𝐻 framework, internal control for data governance. So chapter is quite useful in terms of technical information, because nowadays accountants are helpless without ERP, SAP, Oracle, and all that kind of things. So I guess that will be very useful. So if you see that every organization has 3 levels: junior level, management level, and senior management level. So once we become CMA, we are middle management. And when we become the board, we become the senior management. And a junior accountant who data entry becomes junior level management. So previously, this is an old system. Now we have everything in one system called ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning Software. The top names are Oracle and SAP. So senior management is executive information system. Then we have decision support system. That is the one that is for strategic management, means for long-term decision making. Then we have management information. Then we have transaction processing. So this all systems combined is your management information system. So how management get information from you is short-term, medium-term, long-term, junior level, middle level, and the senior level. So every organization make a management information system. Now, what management information system typically does, it gives you typically receive inputs from a transaction processing system, aggregate it, and then report it in a format useful to the middle management. So we get data entry, data comes processed, and then the reports finally comes. This becomes an MIS, management information system. This information system is for the whole organization. So you're talking about any department in your company. In a big company, generally we have 22, 26, 23 departments. So accounting, finance, this is function wise. So we have accounting, finance, manufacturing, logistics, marketing, human resources. These all are the systems that generally we can functions that we need information, like how many employees we have, what is their salary. Salary will be available in finance, and human resource information will be available in human resources. So this is one of them. So the most advanced system is ERP. That is your enterprise resource. So I assume everything is fixed. Let me continue with that. So now we will start. So I will explain you one by one what are these accounting system, how it works, but you should be not worried because these are old systems. Now the latest system that we have is your ERP system, which is the most advanced. So you can see that an accounting information, because accounting is about assets, liability, expenses, revenue. This all is about so it combines all the accounting information like balance sheet, profit management, loss management, finance management, or your GL reports, your profit report, your loss reports, your ledgers, your transactions. These all are the one that is combined into an accounting information. So same way you can make a HR information system, which is number of employees, their salaries, benefit, performance, evaluation, this and that will be part of it. The same way production, same way operation, same way IT. You can make a information system which will be taking care of their technical informations. So how the accounting information process, just an example. So when we sell to a customer, so we get a sales, and these customers can give us the money. So we do this for collection of service receivables. Obviously, we purchase, we pay money. So these all combine into together into an accounting system. That is, if the data is properly entered, then we can have the proper information also. Now let's talk about database management systems. They are really getting popular, and you know the world best database is the Oracle database. This database management system has really become important because every company, like we in our brain, we have data, and brain manage and reprocess, recall the information. Same way, these databases, they have systems to save the data, classify them, fragment them, and then recall in the fastest possible way. That is the database management system. We as CMA students, obviously we are not IT guys, but we want to get a knowledge that when we obviously to pass the exam, we need some basics, but being a professional accounting and finance or management professionals, we should exactly know what is the minimum strategic contribution from our side to make sure that our IT resources are properly deployed and we are safe and they are working fine. So for that, we need to understand what is database management system, what is a server, what is a hardware, what is a software, and we have to see a couple of other technical jargons in terms of IT, where even they are IT terms, but they are very closely related to us as a management because we are the CFOs, director finance. So without this knowledge, we cannot survive. So you can see here is a diagram is showing the database. It has, if you see your Google database or your iCloud, you have pictures, you have reports, you have formats, you have files, and they have been segregated into different way. So if we are a user, there's a mechanism through which this database information has been fetched and brought in forward to you. Now, previously, I remember 15 years before, I was using the desktop, 15, maybe more, like say 20 years before. So I used to write in a black screen Win32. So when I write Win32, it opened a very nice Windows, which was obviously totally different than the Windows that we have now. So systems, so suppose if I need to recall some information, this information I want to recall, but suddenly I click something and computer is thinking, because that time hardwares were slow, random access memory was less, and the software was not that advanced. So the structures were also being not that effective. So later they come out with a concept that we should bring the information more faster. So database management systems, they adopted a system called rational database. So you create some rational connection between different tables and data and records, and then pull only that information which is available to brought in your information. So this is a very interesting relationship because a pure IT person cannot rationalize without the help of us, because he knows how to link it, but what to link is to be taught by us. So there is a designation called business analyst, which has more business and IT combined knowledge. So those people who have good interest in IT, of course, they can understand that how interesting is this one. But like being a CFO a couple of years, I remember that whenever I have a new company, so we used to deploy an ERP system. So from A to Z, I have deployed a couple of times, drafting the reports, setting up even the templates of the invoice, receipts, purchase orders. So it was really interesting. and creative as well. Now, so relational database looks like this. As I told you, for example, this table has 3 columns, this table has 3 more columns. So what exactly we need to link is that this class ID 100, you can say 1001, 2, 3, this is common. So we can link these 2 columns and fetch the information of the student. This is relational base, a database. Now we have so many, like in accountancy, we have junior accountant, senior accountant, management accountant, accounting manager, CFO, vice president, this and that. Same way, we have different designation, different things in IT. So we have programmer, we have web developer, we have system developer, we have cyber security expert. We have, for example, system analyst, we have database manager, we have web manager, you know, so now we have social media manager also. So it's getting more and more. So we have database administrator who is managing the databases. Data is like if you go in a library, you have a lot of books. So these books considered to be a data. So same way we have virtual data, virtual administrator who is handling the data management. Data dictionary will define what is the data, what's the characteristic of the data. Is it a picture, it's a text, or it's a Excel sheet, or it's a PowerPoint. This way we can segregate them. Schema is a very nice word. So schema means that we also call it as schema as well. It depends like which accent you follow. So we have different accent and different stuff. So for example, this is schema. Schema is a ready-made system that is having a structure, logical and physical. So it will make your database management systems very fast and effective. Now, previously, if you need to make any database system, so you need months and months. But with latest advancement, it has become really possible that you can reuse the component of any database. And now Oracle and such other competitors also bringing up with the fast and smart technologies, which use the concept of schema and reproduce the databases in a faster way. Object-oriented databases are also very important because that helps you to treat a data structure into a variety of ways. What are these ways? This is not in our curriculum, so we don't need to be worried about it. Now, OLAP is used to be a very famous systems in the 90s and early 20s. So online analytical processing system. So now, because everything has been online, so this all technology is finished and it's replaced with in-memory analytics. And Google is now working on predictive analytics also, which is the latest technology. So it just, we should know the names that how these technologies has brought in and how they are working. Now, because data needs to be stored and saved, so we have database warehouses. It's a virtual warehouse, of course. So I can't see where my data is cloud, but Apple has servers, physical servers. These are big machines. They store the data, they clean the data. You can mine. Mine means you can dig the data, means like where is the data, which information is required, and there are some tools for it. So this is in pictorial form. You can see this is data warehouse. Now exactly we are using ERP, but we have customer relationship management softwares and supply chain management. Of course, they're all part of the ERP systems. So database is going to save the data, and then we have system like OLAP or predictive analytics or memory analytics that can bring better outcome of a data in front of you.